call ourselves financial fitness for everyone. And what does that mean? Like I've got this sports watch on my wrist, and it's giving me contextual data. Like just now I was sitting around and it told me you should get up and move. This kind of data is non-existent in your banking life. We picture something that is as easy as opening an app, is what we say. The idea that we have is that banks all have your data, and they have an opportunity to give you that data in a way that makes sense for you, in a way that tells you what your next step in your financial life is, but they're kind of sitting on it because they have a lot of other things that they're thinking about as far as regulation. What we do is we offer an app that is platform-based, data-intensive, and capital light. What we have is an app that sits on top of your current banks. So Germans, for example, where we are in market, have about 2.5 banks per person. One of our users has, I think, 10 bank accounts attached. And this is only going to become more of a problem in the future as banks become things like Alipay and Apple and Google. You're going to have your money in a lot of different places. It's going to be even harder to keep track of it. So what we have today is what we call holistic personal finance management. This is a PFM tool. We are moving to tomorrow is alternative credit scoring, spending velocity alerts, payment delay alerts. It is data where you are, because we believe that the bank of the future is not in a building, it's in your pocket. It is on your wrist. We have currently about 25,000 downloads, and about half of those people have converted to full-time customers. We are in, again, Germany and Austria, and if you can win over Germans, you can win over anybody. We have a very low cost per install. What is happening in our system is that we've been testing over the past year in market in Germany and Austria, and we are moving into becoming a challenger bank in the future. So we are getting a banking license. We will be a specialized bank doing the savings and loan part of your financial system, friction-free within your environment. And then we will bring in a platform of other companies that will help us provide the other services that you need. So we're currently in Germany and Austria, moving out to Lithuania, France, and Italy in the next few months, and the rest of Europe thereafter. We are a team of actually 20 now, passionate people and one dog. The leadership team you see here is extremely experienced in both AI, which is what we're using on the back end to analyze the banking data, and also product, and we've just gotten a new marketing CMO. We are adding on a lot of people in the banking section of the team because we were mostly engineers and entrepreneurs up until this point, but now we have to have things like AML and KYC. The future, we believe, is this kind of an app that provides that data to you where you are at the time when you need it. Happy to answer your questions.
We are early investors in companies like Revolut, Monese, etc.
Yeah.
Just curious about your acquisition channels and how you are going to scale those, because getting a low CAC for like the first 10 or 20,000, it's a good thing, but we've seen a lot of companies in that space that after, let's say, like 100,000 users start to have their CAC rising.
Yeah.
So how are you approaching that?
Okay, so the idea that we have is that we are a consumer-first product. So we are going into market in consumer areas. So for example, we're moving into video, we're moving into community, we are moving into partnerships that make sense both from a marketing perspective and from a functionality perspective. So the platform that we provide is, again, it's not only your personal finance, but ultimately that's your personal health. And so we believe there's an angle there for everyone from students through on to people approaching retirement age. Because as you look at your finances as something that is actually affecting your life and your health, we believe that there is opportunity in approaching, for example, HR departments and companies to say that your employees' health is their financial health ultimately.
You mentioned you already launched in Germany and Austria.
Yes.
What is your month-to-month growth rate?
We are, well, last month we were 50% growth, and we're brought on, again, our new chief marketing officer. So we are expecting 100% growth over the next 3 months. We are moving into the French market, hopefully by the end of the year, and through the Baltics in the early part of next year. So we will have growth not only through organic and standard performance marketing channels, but also through geographic addition.
And your current number of active users?
Our current number of active users is close to 15,000 the last time I checked. Increasing every day, obviously.
At scale, what do you think will be your main revenue streams?
Our main revenue streams are, based on our business plan, should be just in the basic savings and loan. Because we are moving into this space as kind of a new kind of a challenger bank that is positioned as a financial coach, we really only need the deposits and small-scale loans. And then we would get partnership for the other larger loans, for example, mortgage and things that we wouldn't cover. So we know what we are and we know what we aren't. And even just based on those 2 small areas of traditional banking, we're already profitable in 2 years.